it's dinner time, and I'm gonna do a throwback old school goodie. We used to have it in school all the time, actually. Some of you guys might remember Fiesta Salad. It takes no genius to make it, but I was kind of craving it, and I'm gonna make it. For those of you that have never heard of Fiesta Salad or have no clue what it is, let me break it down to you. It's basically a taco salad sans the taco shell. Instead, you use Fritos, and it's pretty darn good. Very, very filling, very cheap to make, and it makes a lot. So I'm going to run through the ingredients for those of you that are curious and may want to try it. I have a pound of ground beef that I'm going to season with garlic, onion, cumin, comino, and one of these little cubes of beef bouillon. I'm going to use canned beans, which is such a no-no in this house, but it's what I have. It's what I have time for. Homemade is best, but the can works in a pinch. We're going to steam some rice, just straight white rice, no spicy, no Mexican rice, just straight white rice. And then we top it off with lettuce, tomato, salsa. Homemade, again, is best, but if you don't have it or don't know how to make it, we use the jar. This was just easier for me right now. Most of the time, you use shredded, like just shredded cheese, American cheese, or that type of thing. But I prefer the queso fresco, so I'm going to use that. And then, of course, Fritos. It's really, really easy. It's basically seasoning your meat like for tacos, heating up some beans. I add a little salt and pepper just to make it taste a little more authentic. Steaming some rice, chopping your veggies, crumbling your cheese, and your bed of Fritos. So if y'all are interested, I'm just going to go ahead and make it because I'm really, really wanting it. So talk to you guys in a little bit. Okie doke. So my meat is pretty simple. If you've watched any of my other recipes where I use ground beef, it's the same. It's the same recipe. I just break down my ground beef really tiny because I don't like big chunks of anything in there. Unless I'm making chili with ground beef, but I don't like big chunks. But anywho, so I have powdered up my cominos. Add those in there. Sorry, tapping the excess out. I'm gonna crumble my little beef bouillon cube in here. Then I have my onion and 2 cloves of minced garlic here. I think I chopped up too much onion, but I'll know once I put it in. I'm a visual cooker. So I crumble in my little nor. Get it smashed up in there. I got to make sure I do this a few times to make sure that each little chunk is pulverized, because ew, can you imagine biting into a chunk of bouillon? Not nice. I went ahead and added all the onion because it didn't look like there was enough, and I like the flavor. Onion, garlic, cominos, I like the flavor. So just gonna stir this up and make sure everything's mixed up in there. A little bouillon chunk. And that's basically it for the meat. Little salt, little pepper, and that's it. This is probably the most seasoned part of everything because the white rice is pretty bland. You know, a little salt. The white rice is pretty bland, so I got to make sure that the meat is seasoned well. And the canned beans, unfortunately, are a little bland too. I've gone ahead and salt and peppered them some. But yeah, your hero in this is your meat. So that's that. I'm gonna let that simmer away and cook off. I'm gonna steam my rice and then chop up my veggies, and I'll be back to show you guys how we put it together. Okay, fellers, so here is setup. I've put some Fritos at the bottom of the bowl, then some steamed rice, and this is all depending on who likes what and who likes how much of what. Okay, just plain steamed rice. Then if these were homemade pintos, I wouldn't use the slotted spoon because I like the little soupy part of the beans. But since these are canned, I'm using the slotted spoon because all I want is the bean. And I sprinkle some of those on there. You guys, y'all got to remember this from school. like folks my age, 40 and above possibly, because nowadays these kids at school don't get fed worth a hoot. I don't think so. And get a scoop of meat. Sprinkle that on top. Okay. Then, depending on where you want your cheese, the queso fresco I sprinkle right over that, or your shredded cheese, but I prefer this one. I do some tomatoes. It's basically a Frito taco salad. I love tomatoes, so I pile them on. Some lettuce. Okay. And you do your little salsa and gloop that over it. Okay, and then I forgot to tell you guys in the ingredients list, some avocado. I just dice it and dollop it on top. And I love avocado too, so. And that, get off of the spoon. And that is Fiesta Salad. Y'all remember it? Is it coming back to y'all? It's friggin' awesome. And that is what's for dinner. So if y'all want to try it, have a ball. It's really, really good and healthy with the fruits. Healthy with the veggies and protein with the beans and blah, 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 blah. So I think this is a better alternative than running out and getting a hamburger when you want something quick. So if y'all try it, bon appetit, y'all. Till my next go around. Thanks for watching. Bye.